If you aim to be disciplined, if you aim to be consistent, you gotta have an intention behind what you are doing. And here's the thing, your intention, let's define your intention. Your intention is your reason why. Your intention is the foundation of your why. Your intention can be for many reasons. It can be because it's your purpose, because it's something you love to do, because it's something you enjoy. It can be all of the above, but you got to have, or because it's something you actually aim to achieve in your life. You got to have a reason why. That is your intention. What's the intention here? Why are you doing this? Why are you progressing this way? Why are you embarking on this path? What is the why? Why are you doing this? If you have a solid why, you will be consistent and you'll be disciplined because you know why you're doing what you're doing, why you know the reason why. Discipline is about actually having self-love, self-respect, right? To know that you deserve something that you actually know you deserve. Therefore, you create that thing, you make that thing possible. Discipline comes from the awareness of your value, of your worth, right? Or what you know you can do. Discipline comes from knowing that you can, right? If you set your mind and your heart to it, you can. And by being consistent, right? Consistency comes when you actually have an encouragement from within, which goes back to your intention. Your intention is your greatest encouragement. It is the reason why you're doing this. Your why can be for many reasons. You have to know why. If you have a why, you'll be consistent because you have encouragement from within, and that encouragement is your intention. Intention, discipline, constancy. You gotta have intention. You gotta have a solid foundation of why you're here, why you're doing this, why you're being this, whatever it is. And once you have a strong enough why, you'll be disciplined because you have the respect, you have the value, you have the I can, you have the determination, you have the perseverance, you have the persistence to see things through because you have your intention. Your intention is the reason why you will see things through, and by discipline is what will help you see things through. So intention is why, discipline is what will help you do this. Consistency is the process of you actually being on the path, being on the way. I was gonna say being in the way, but being on the way, being in the path. That's how you're consistent, by simply being on the path, being on the way. By being consistent is not about the destination, it's about the journey. Which is why the greatest drawback from you being consistent can be when you hyper focus. This is a new word. I was gonna say hyper focalize. That's not a word. Hyper focus. When you I'm creating new words right there. That's interesting. When you hyper focus on the destination, that can draw you back and set you back because you're way focused ahead. Yes, you can look ahead. You can have foresight, where you can look ahead. You can look at the future. But you got to know how to be present. You have to know how to be present in the journey, in the process. When you're in the process, day by day, step by step, compound effects, step by step. So when you're creating, building, when you're in the process, day by day, one step at a time, right? That quote by Lao Tzu, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I love Lao Tzu, right? The Book of the Way, one of my favorite books, absolute favorite books, Book of the Way. If you haven't read that, you gotta read that. The Book of the Way by Lao Tzu. It's a great book. But yes, that's the thing. It's the process. It's in the process. By being consistent, the way you can be consistent is when you focus on the process, one day at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself by focusing on the destination. Be in the process. Learn the experience. Learn the lessons. Gain the wisdom. Gain the tools in the process. Expand, evolve, grow in the process. It's all in the process. So if you want to be consistent, you gotta focus on the process, the journey, and not the destination, so you don't get just overwhelmed. And if you want to be disciplined, you gotta have a why. Know your reason why. Have enough self-respect, self-worth, self-love to know that you can do this because you know that you can and you're meant to do it. Also, discipline goes back to your intention. If it's your purpose, right, discipline comes naturally because it's literally something you're meant to do, right? It's a path for you. If it's a passion you love to do, what you enjoy, you can have a passion for your purpose. It's interconnected, but discipline can come from many factors. You know what works for you. Whatever helps you be disciplined. whatever your intention is. Discipline comes from you knowing your intention. Whatever your intention is that is personal to you, you know what it is. Everyone's an individual. Everyone has their own reason why. What is your reason why? That's your intention. That's a solid foundation. When you have a strong enough intention, you will have discipline. And when you have discipline, you'll be consistent when you focus on the process and the journey and taking it one day at a time.